Paper Bag Story, went through a traumatic experience giving birth at a public hospital, alone for 16 hours of labor and in pain every 5 minutes. The nurses were nice, but the doctors were the opposite and would get mad at me for reacting to the pain I felt. Hadle checked 5 times and it was the worst pain ever, while laying on an unclean delivery bed, with blood stains of other people. All this while another woman 5 steps away from me is screaming in horror giving birth, no curtains or anything to divide us. Doctor did a splinting to move my stool out, didn't wipe me or offer a napkin, but she just placed my old diaper back on. I gave birth where there were at least 10 students standing in front of me, one holding a phone which I noticed was taking a video without my consent. Afterwards, one nurse gave me a bad look and told me to go take a bath. Was forced to take a cold bath after literally just giving birth, because they said there was no hot water available anymore. Feared I could die because it might not have been safe to take a cold bath. I felt I lost all my dignity. Told everything to my husband and all he said was, okay lang yan. Tapos naman na. He gave no eye contact, no comfort, just those plain words. And the next day, he comes back to the hospital holding a paper bag of Jollibee. My eyes light up and say, hala love, sarap niyan. And he says, sorry love, sakin lang to, gutom na kasi talaga ako, alam mo naman na puyat din ako naghihintay sayo. May libre naman na hospital food dyan, yun na lang sayo. Minsan sa pinakamahihirap na moments ng buhay mo, dun mo talaga makikita kung sino ang tunay na nandyan para sayo. Hindi porket asawa mo, kakampi mo na. At hindi porket may ngiti silang dala, kahit pa Jollibee pa yan, ibig sabihin na aalala nila yung pinagdaanan mo. Napagtanto ko na hindi sapat ang, okay lang yan, kapag gumuho na ang buong mundo mo. Deserve ng bawat babae, bilang pasyente, bilang ina, bilang tao, ang respeto, dignidad, at malasakit. Sa susunod, pipiliin kong ipaglaban ang sarili ko. Kasi kung ako mismo, hindi ako lalaban para sa sarili ko, sino pa?
Our story for today mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, is about the Jollibee paper bag story na trending at viral na viral sa mga bawat social media platforms. Now, totoo lang, I'm not sure kung totoo to or hindi. Baka Wattpad story, AI generated, but I do think na ang importante dito is the lesson we could learn from this story. I could say na ang pinaka-realistic sa akin dito is that how public hospitals treat our patients. So siguro doon tayo mag-analyze and we will try to introduce kung ano ba talaga yung scientific definition ng trauma. So let's begin. So mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, when we talk of trauma, it's very general kasi. Meron kasing physical trauma, meron ding psychological trauma. Yung physical trauma, halimbawa nauntog ka, you will get may trauma doon, blunt force trauma yung tawag doon. And meron naman din, kapag psychological naman, merong isang stressful situation, in this case yung panganganak at saka yung pag-yurak ng partner niya, at hindi niya ma-handle yung situation na yon. So, nag-i-introduce yon ng anxiety. Sometimes it could lead to depression. It really depends on how the person will respond to this traumatic event. Ideally, dapat kung meron kang nararamdaman na very stressful situation na hindi mo kayang i-handle, is you go to a professional, to a medical professional and seek help doon. Wala namang masama doon. But I would understand kung hindi, kasi wala naman kasi sa kulturang Pilipino yung pupunta ka sa mga sa psychiatrist or sa psychologist to talk about your feelings, usually dun sa immediate partner mo or dun sa immediate family mo. So ang nangyayari, hindi na pa-process ng tama yung emotions ng tao. And I would understand given the context of this letter na mukhang hindi talaga kaya yon dahil nga unang-una nanganak siya sa public hospital and yung mga doktor for mental health is not really cheap, mga kamatis, mga kaibigan. Meron din libreng options pero ayun nga, baka hindi niya makuha yung hinahanap niyang service. Kasi that is the main problem of this letter na nabasa natin, is that yung kalagayan ng ating health system dito or ng ating medical system dito sa Pilipinas. Pag tinignan mo yung Philippine Constitution, mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, sasabihin nila sa'yo na isa sa pinakamataas na priority nila ay yung kalusugan ng bawat Pilipino. Pero let's be real here. Hindi yan ang nangyayari sa bansa natin ngayon. If you go to different LGUs, if you go to different parts of this country, yung iba merong mga malasakit centers, yung iba naman wala. Yung ibang LGU, sobrang ganda ng pagpapatakbo nila sa kanilang public hospital, like for example sa Pasig, pero when you go here sa Antipolo, not so much. That is the sad reality of the country, mga kamatis, mga kaibigan. When you are poor, sabi sa Constitution natin, you need to be given more rights. Diba? Those who have less in life should have more in law. So, isang buffer ng mga kababayan nating nasa laylayan ng lipunan is yung public healthcare system natin. Pero, in reality, hindi yan yung nangyayari. I mean, kung na-try nyo na yung mga public system natin, na alam nyo yung tinutukoy ko na hindi talaga maganda yung kalidad ng serbisyo kumpara mo to private hospitals. There is a very distinct and very evident na classification ang private and public when it comes to service. That is the sad reality of the Filipinos. And kung naaalala nyo yung nangyari sa PhilHealth, it's also a mockery to the Constitution. Actually, ako naman, iniintay ko talaga yung resulta ng oral argument sa Supreme Court in relation to the PhilHealth funds. Kasi ang ginawa ng ating mga mambabatas, yung unprogrammed funds daw yung gamitin. At so, hindi nila binigyan ng necessary budget yung PhilHealth for this year. PhilHealth is supposed to help or augment the things na kailangang bayaran ng mga Filipino sa healthcare nila. But ang nangyari sa PhilHealth, well, sorry to say, hindi nila binigyan ng budget na ngayong 2025. That's why may problema pa rin tayo sa budget this year. Siguro, just to connect to the main issue, yung nangyayari sa bansa natin, ang una kasing magsasuffer sa mga bad decision ng mga lawmakers natin ay yung mga nasa laylayan ng lipunan. The Jollibee paper bag story is a direct consequence of bad decisions from the top. Ganun talaga eh. Pag mali yung desisyon nung nakaupo, pag mali yung desisyon nung mga hinalal natin, ito yung mangyayari. A very, very traumatic, sad story of a mother just giving birth and just asking for a little love. On top of the bad public service na nakuha ni Madam dito, siguro yung pinaka masasabi nating cherry on top of the traumatic cake ay yung asawa. Kasi yung asawa dapat yung number one source of strength niya in this trying times. Pero hindi yun yung nangyari. Anong ginawa ng asawa? Bumili ng Jollibee, kumain sa harap niya. Hindi man lang binili yung asawa niya kasi nga, well, totoo naman, may libreng food doon sa hospital. Pero you wouldn't expect it to be comfort foods. Kasi one way of dealing with stress is sometimes to stress eating na tinatawag. And to alam mo yun, para ano pa ba ang pinakamasarap na stress reliever kung hindi kumain ng bida ang sarap na Jollibee, 'di ba? Sayang eh. It was an opportunity for them to connect, na may partner kang maaasahan, someone na masasandala mo, pero hindi yon yung nangyari. The most painful part dito, mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, is the neglect of the partner. When you go into a relationship, sana, you always try to empathize with your partner kasi nga, kaya nga kayo naging partner, dapat meron siyang masasandalan in these trying times. As I've said, hindi naman available lagi yung mga psychiatrists and psychologists natin to help us with traumatic events. So, yung immediate partner natin dapat ang sasalo or immediate family member natin sasalo when a loved one is in a very stressful situation. Sabi nga ng isang karpintero, mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, when there's no getting over that rainbow, when the smallest of dream won't come true, she can take all the madness the world has to give, but she won't last a day without you. Meaning to say, give her that damn Jollibee. Yun lang naman yung sa akin po today. Gege mga